about how to get past your lack of motivation to still hit your weight loss goals. And particularly today, we're talking about exercise. Tip number one is remember your goals. So sometimes our weight loss goals are these things that we sit down and we write them, and we get really excited when we write them, and we get this plan, and then we tuck them away, and we intend to revisit them at some point in the future to see how close we have gotten to them or not. So what needs to happen, which I did not do this morning, which probably contributed to my lack of motivation, is read those goals every single morning. Like, start your day with purpose. Remember what you're doing and why, so that you can act accordingly. I have this quote on my wall that says, "We become what we want to be by constantly being what we want to become each day." Okay? So, and I don't remember who said it because it's kind of on a sidewall, I can't tell you. But basically, when you start your day with intention, when you start your day with purpose, it's a little bit easier to follow through with the actions that get you moving in the directions toward who you want to become, or at the very least, what you want to achieve. So when you remember your why, or when you remember your goals, and when you break your goals down, so it's one thing to say, I want to be back in complete shape by my birthday, which is April 1st. It's a whole different thing to say, I've got 22 leg workouts, I've got 22 upper body workouts, I've got 11 sprint workouts. So in the moment when I'm thinking of skipping one, my goal is no longer this far thing off in the distance. My goal is no longer this thing far off in the distance. I've got 22 leg workouts, and today was one of them. I better get on it. 22 is not a lot, okay? The second thing, you guys, is to fall in love with the feeling. So it's one thing to have a goal, like right now, I want to be completely back in shape by my birthday. I want abs and everything, okay? I've got lofty goals for myself by my birthday, and I believe that I can achieve it. But, in the moment, those goals are not always powerful enough. Like, if I'm at a party and I'm faced with a piece of cake, and you guys know I love dessert, like thinking about abs 12 weeks from now versus the cake that I can taste right this moment, the abs don't seem as powerful, right? Same thing with the workout. However, when I pay attention to how I feel, when I take the daily action steps that bring me closer to my goal, then that's a more immediate reward. Like right now, I feel on top of the world, and that's the way I feel when I do a hard workout. So if I pay attention to, if I become aware of, pay attention to, and fall in love with the feeling of doing what needs to be done to hit my goals, it's a lot easier to overcome a lull in motivation, because I was feeling kind of blah, and the day was a little bit crazy, and I didn't feel like coming into the gym and working out. However, I did feel like feeling amazing. I did feel like feeling confident. I did feel like feeling like a superhero, which is how I feel when I lift heavy weights. And quite frankly, all of those feelings actually would fix the problem that I was having. So when you become aware of and fall in love with the feeling of doing what needs to be done, it's a lot easier to overcome a motivation problem. It's a lot easier to overcome a problem with motivation in any moment when you compare it to an immediate reward. And quite frankly, abs April 1st is not an immediate reward. However, feeling great right now is an immediate reward. So that made it a lot easier for me to walk out the laundry room and come into the gym and get that workout in, you guys. And then number 3, guys, is finally just commit to start. So this is a little mind game that I play with myself. It's completely a Jedi mind trick. I tell myself just the warm up. So when I really don't feel like doing it, and even if I think about the feeling and that's not enough to motivate me to do what needs to be done, I tell myself, just do the warm-up. Because let's be real, a lot of times we rationalize and we justify in our minds, maybe I need a rest day, maybe my body is telling me to rest, maybe I'm overtrained. Yeah, right. Most times not, right? But when I just commit to doing the warm-up, that completely overcomes that justification. And I have only in my entire life twice just done the warm-up and then been done. That was it. And when that happens, you guys, so what? That means your body really was tired. You really did need the rest. And you can rest easy without any of the guilt or any of the mind games, because you know that you went at it with the intention to do what needed to be done, and your body really did need a rest. In my case, just the warm-up normally turns into the whole workout.